guys? Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web. And today for you guys I have a subscriber request video. So I've had many of my subscribers once again asked me to do yet another video showing off my squads. So my squads are really simple, guys. As you'll see in this video, I'll just break it down for you really quick. So we're gonna start here with squad number 1. So squad number 1 is the one that I changed the most. I'll pretty much change this squad into whatever I need it to be for whatever I'm doing. But this is what this squad usually is. Michelle, Melchior, SGX, Loden, and Zelban. Reason being, this is kind of my general questing squad. I could pretty much take this squad on any quest, guys. All but one that I can think of off the top of my head, that being the burning one. You don't want to run up in there with this squad. No. You will definitely be using gems. But other than that, this is my general questing squad. I usually just take this squad out to quest. Activate auto battle and just let them do work, guys. That's usually what I use this squad for. Mainly because they're rainbow. They come with a lot of elements, a lot of support. I don't have to watch them, guys. I just hit auto battle and they just do their thing. So but squad number 1 is the one that I change really the most. My other 9 squads I usually don't really change too often unless I'm replacing something with something else similar. And so you'll find that out here soon. So my next 6 squads are basically my mono squads, guys. So I got them right in order. So this is my mono fire squad at the moment. I have Lancia for healing. I usually don't have to use her, but like I said, I usually only do auto battle the majority of the time. I'm playing Brave Frontier nowadays, so I just put Lancia there just in case someone is getting real close to kicking the bucket. That's really the only reason I put a healer in any of my squads that are mono squads. Other than that, I'll just replace it with another unit and I'll play it myself. But since I auto battle, I just bring a healer in case someone gets close to kicking the bucket. Then auto battle will use the healer to heal the whole squad and keep everyone in the game. But this is my mono fire squad. On mono squads, I usually prefer one of 2 leaders. One which is like Lava Hill, which gives you the 50% boost and the BB gauge refill to that specific element. Or as you'll see on my next squad, I like to use the 65% leaders, guys. That's usually the only 2 types of leaders I use for my mono squads, and then I just fill them up with other units that I kind of like. So this is my mono fire squad. These squads are usually always subject to change. When another fire unit come out, it's possible that I may take one of these 5 out and replace it with the new 6-star that just released. You never know. They're constantly changing, but this will always be my mono fire squad number 2. So this is what it is right now. Michelle, Bordebegia, Aisha, Lancia, and Lava Lead. So I usually only use my mono squads primarily for taking on totems or quest areas that are element specific, such as the first 4. Well, it's usually the first 6. The final is the only one that kind of mixes all the elements up. But other than that, it's usually the first 6 that are element specific. So I'll just take whatever mono squad I need, cut on auto battle, and just let them do their thing. So this is my mono fire squad. Here's my mono water squad. I have here, as you can see, Raiden leader, the 65% boost to the attack there. The main reason I got him set is I usually wouldn't have Mega in this squad, even though I personally don't think Mega is a horrible unit. But it's just other units I'd rather have in there is the deal. So yeah, this is my mono water squad. I got Raiden lead, Mega, Felnius, Tiara, and Elmo for auto battle purposes. If I ever need Elmo to heal, she'll be there to heal up and keep everyone in the game. Then next we have the mono earth squad. I have Douglas lead, Zelban, Altry, Ophelia, and then my boy Zell Knight. So Zell Knight's kind of in there just because I usually don't even really use 5-star units unless they serve a specific purpose on some zebra or mare type stuff. But other than that, I usually don't use 5 stars. But I like Zell Knight. That's my boy big time. Hands down one of my favorite units. So just kind of threw them in there just because. But this is my Mono Earth squad that I use for general questing purposes, totem purposes, things like that. The next one, of course, is going to be the Mono Thunder squad. I got Amelia Lead, then I got Elsel, then I got Rena, Uda, and Loden. So general questing totem squad, Mono Thunder, same deal here. On the 50% attack increase with the BB gauge on the Thunder element. So once again, just general questing and totem, guys. And then next is hands down one of my favorite squads. I really love using this squad, guys. Is my Mono Light squad. I love this squad. It got Aleut Lead, 65% boost to the attack of light types, and then I got 4 Cyborg Lilies, baby, or Terminator Lilies, 6-star SBBs, all that, baby. They are ready to go. So this is hands down one of my favorite squads, guys. I mean, this squad, guys, just tears through junk, honestly, because Aleut, besides my friend, of course, is the only one where I have to worry about BB. Other than that, it's all handled, baby. So this squad can deal serious amounts of damage, and I use this squad very often, especially for farming. But yeah, I really like this squad. Really like this squad. Powerful stuff. And squad number 7 will be the Mono Dark squad here. I got Gra Lead. Now I usually use him, but I could use like a Kakuri Lead or something like that to get the 50% boost along with the BB gauge restoration. I could use that, you know, but just not quite yet. Not gonna do that yet. I'd rather just roll with the Gra Lead. I usually use double Gra Lead when I'm using my Dark squad, but it all depends on what's going on. Same purpose though, general questing, totem purposes. So Gra Lead, SGX, Zephyr, Logan, and Alice is the squad here for now. So remember, the Mono squad is definitely subjected to change depending on whether or not a new unit is worthy of entering the Mono squad or not. And then next up, we start getting into our unique squad. So squad number 8 is basically the crit squad, guys. My crit squad usually always has Mare Lead because she gives that increased damage to elemental weakness damage. So I usually pair her with Zebra friend in order to get the critical hit too. And then we got SGX to increase our critical hit rate, Michelle to increase our attack. The other 2 are usually subject to change. Usually one of the other 2 will be either the element I need, depending on what I'm about to battle against. If I need a specific element, I will include them in this crew so we can activate Mare's leader skill. Now I've been having a lot of people telling me lately, especially since my Maxwell video, that it's been disproven that if you are using a unit to change the element, Mare's leader skill does not work. I think that's the way it is in Japanese version, guys. I do not think that's the way it is in global version. In global, I do believe that Mare still activates her leader skill even if you're using a unit to change the element, guys. I do believe it works that way. Definitely correct me if I am wrong about that, but to my knowledge, it does work in global Brave Frontier. So usually one of these 2 elements, one of these 2 extra units besides SGX, Michelle, and Mare, are either the element that I need, and then the other one is usually one to produce spark, get the BC production up. So I'll probably use like Douglas, Luther, or a unit like that that has high BC production, guys, so that we can keep the ball rolling with full BB gauges. Squad number 9 is the next squad, and this is my arena squad, guys. So you've already seen this squad in action. I made a video a little while back. This is my arena squad that I like to use with Lyra Lead to inflict status ailments, and then the rest of the units I mainly use because of their low BC cost in order to initiate their BB or SBB. And then I got Loden there because when he unleashes his BB, he either fills up the rest of the squad's BB gauges, or if he unleashes his SBB, he adds the Thunder element and gives us the BB restoration over 3 turns. So regardless of which one he uses, Loden is a great assist to this squad, and he definitely helps me just tear down Mono Water squads and those who are still using 5 Sarens. So this is the arena squad, guys. Very powerful, They rarely lose. The only time this squad loses, honestly, is when they don't activate their BB. That's the only time this squad will ever lose. If they activate the BB when they get it, they're very difficult to defeat. Very difficult indeed. And then finally, squad number 10. This is my Metal Parade squad, guys. So main reason I use this squad here, you gotta have SGX leader. For Metal Parade, it's all about defense ignore. You can use either SGX lead or Melkio lead. I just use SGX just because. I could use Melkio. They have the same exact leader skill. But even if you don't have like some type of a sphere equipment, anything like that, you still have a chance to activate defense ignore and take down the metal unit in one hit. So that's the idea of using either an SGX or Melkio lead. Another reason I use SGX is because he does more hits than Melkio, I do believe. So that also helps in case you don't activate defense ignore. At least you'll be able to do a good amount of hits. The other 4 units here are defense ignore units. All the other 4 units either have a defense ignore BB or SBB. Now I know for a fact that Dilma and Lava have instant defense ignore, which means as soon as you swipe, the defense ignore effect is in place, so the unit themselves as well as every unit afterwards for 2 turns has defense ignore. While Zephyr and Raiden, as far as my testing is going, do not have instant defense ignore, guys. So that means when they use it on that same turn, they will not have the defense ignore effect, but for the turns following, while the effect is still in place, they will have defense ignore. But regardless, they still come in very handy, because it's not always that I have Dilma's BB or Lava's SBB ready to go. So they serve as really good backups for ignoring defense for the whole squad and allowing me to take down metal units that much faster. So that's basically it, guys. That's all 10 of my squads and basically what I use them for. Had a lot of you guys asking, so I figured I'd bring it to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please continue to like, subscribe, favorite, share, comment, and everything else. And I'll be back at your screen with more Brave Frontier Global soon, guys. Later.